Action!
Yo, guys, welcome to today's segment of the podcast. We had a nice little intro for you guys. Look, today we're really going to be discussing how social media is destroying mindsets and building mindsets at the same time. My name is Duno Clenor, and I'm a business strategist and podcast host. I'm here with
John Franco. And I am an investor and software developer, and I am the host, which today is going to provide a lot of value to you guys out there looking to gain massive knowledge to change your lives. And then we have Mr. Nobody.
My name is Salem B. Pagil, and I'm here to spread the love of Christ. Not my name, but the name of Christ. And the way I do that is by being honest with you and myself for these 30 minutes. I don't really talk like this.
Yeah, I mean, guys, we got to deal with 20 personalities every day, so it's okay.
There's only one personality, and that's the personality of Christ.
Look, in this episode, we're about to just, explore just different ways that social media can actually destroy and build mindsets, right? And to just kind of get us started, right? So when I first started uploading video content, right, I've been creating content for, let's say, at least a year or two before I started creating video content.
When did you first move to OnlyFans?
Honestly, I haven't made up my mind on that one yet. But, dude, when I first started creating video content, the type of feedback I was getting was crazy, like positive and negative, right?
More bad or more good?
I was creating content around mindset. So a lot of it was people that were like, what are you talking about? This is false. But then I started getting the comparisons to other people. All right. Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's like, bro, I've gotten people that say, oh, you look like little baby.
You're haters.
Bro.
You're haters.
Bro.
You're haters. Social media haters.
Bro, little baby wishes he looks like you, bro.
Bro.
Let's be honest,
It's
bro.
the forehead.
Bro, not even, bro. That's like some racist all black people look alike to me, bro. Little baby wishes he looks like you, bro.
And because of that, right? Because I got so many comparisons, bro. I even got, what's that basketball player's name? Like Atukum, something like that. Like,
bro, I don't know who you're talking about. But there's nobody Atukun on the NBA, bro.
Something like that. Like,
you never heard of Ho You Fat? That's a real basketball player, bro.
Bro.
Ho You Fat. Look it up.
Bro.
Look it up. Ho You Fat.
Because of that experience, right?
Shout out Ho You
forced
Fat.
me to just always want to look my best in a way to where I'm like, yo, you're like, most of the time you don't even want to trade lives with the people that are hating on you, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna look my best. I'm gonna look better than you, and I'm gonna just keep doing my thing, right?
You want a funny childhood story? Really quick to go into like looking good, right?
Right.
So I was like, again, a very impressionable, humble kid, like, because that's the way my mom
You
raised
thought
me.
You were humble?
No, 100%. Let me explain. My mom, every cent that my mom spent, she's like, this is it. Like we're bankrupt, like that every dollar she would spend, she would make it seem like this is it. Like, that's it. Homelessness is next month. We're all effed, right? So whatever she would buy me, I would wear and be very, very happy. This is the first 2, 3, 4 days of a sixth grade, like first going into middle school. I'm dressed the way that I'm dressed, and I never really cared for clothes. My mom always dressed us up, though. Like, my mom always had us on point. Yeah. But, like, I would just wear anything. I wouldn't really coordinate anything. I would just wear anything because I was, like, a happy-go-lucky kid. So I would show up, and these kids started making fun of me because of the way I looked, and all my shit looked like it was hand-me-downs. So I go back to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, like, these kids are making fun of me because of the, my clothing and the way I look and I dress. And they go like, oh, my mom goes, oh, the next time they make fun of you, say that you got all of your stuff from the garbage. That'll show them. Like, whoa, no, I like double down on it. But
yeah, bro. When you double down,
yeah.
It
didn't work out for me that way though.
Look, for me, if a girl tries to ever say anything where it's like, when they try to get at your confidence, bro, I just double down. When they're like,
well, it's a woman saying it. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
That's
I'm like,
one.
Of course.
I show up to school. This is the moral of the story. I show up to school. I go, hey, they start making fun of me again for my clothes. And then I go, yo, nah, I got this shit from the garbage. And then the kids at school were like, yo, you really got that from the garbage? And I was like, yeah, I got it from the garbage. So they went and they spread all these lies saying that I was like fucking going into the garbage, picking out like food and clothes.
So you became
and shit.
famous?
No, bro. No, yeah, in a bad way. Yeah.
Hey, no such thing as bad publicity, bro.
That's true. So then I went back to my mom and I told my mom that, and she said some other like BS, and I was like, okay, I'm being led astray here. So when I got back to school, everybody would keep making fun of me. And because I was an honest little kid, I would look at them and be like, F you, you're poor, you're this, you're that, you're that. And that's why I developed like the knack that I have now to come back at people. Because I said, wait a minute. It's one thing for you to fucking say I get shit out of the garbage because I said it myself. Okay. But it's another thing for like a brokey to tell me that like, yo, fuck.
Look.
Like, you know, like you're already poor. You get what I'm saying? Like I could change that in a second.
If you're a
I'm a little
nobody,
heated right now.
If you,
I'm reliving the
but
fucking.
listen, if you're a nobody, no, don't relive your past. All right,
I'm past
we're
that. I
here
have
today,
100%.
and we're gonna get
I
criticism.
forgive them all. I
Are
forgive
you ready
everybody.
for the comments?
I'm ready.
All
I'm
right,
ready. I'm
perfect.
so
Because
ready.
only when you're doing good, you're gonna get haters. Right? There's
a
no
fact.
way that you're gonna be successful, and everybody's just gonna support you. There's always gonna be criticism
Has
from
to.
the people that have lack of education of how you actually build up to that level, right? So not giving a fuck about those people is very important. Why? Because you're successful, you're making it, you're living the dream life that they want, and they're just struggling and suffering.
Just look at those people like a progression bar. If they're there, it's because you're progressing. But don't really look into it. Like, don't
Yeah.
read comments. Don't really
Yeah.
like
Well,
pester
okay,
it.
well,
I go on SOS, you know SOS.
let's get right into that then. So, what are some, let's say, unrealistic expectations that you think social media is starting to set on people's minds?
Everything you
Name
can
some,
imagine.
name some.
Physical, financial, anything you have. There's a better version of it online.
Do you think
Period.
Yeah.
it changes people's perceptions
Absolutely,
of reality?
absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
the way I see it, right? I see so many people that live on social media, meaning, right? They'll see a certain thing, like let's say a couple, right? They'll see a couple doing something, and they start to compare their relationship to that one. They're like, damn.
Yeah.
And then that starts to bring chaos into your relationship.
You know, I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna take a notch deeper. You know how you used to do black magic back then, like how you would conjure up like evil spirits and demons. You know how you would do that?
No.
You would have to take a mirror and paint it black. That was like the first step. You had to get a mirror, put it in black. You know,
Don't do this at
in order
home.
to conjure. If you look at your iPhone, right? What does your iPhone look like? Like if you look at the screen, it's what? It's a black mirror. You understand? So when you go on your iPhone, you're summoning what you want, not what you need. You understand? Because
Right.
what you need is where? In the present moment.
Right.
What you want is what? On the phone.
Yeah.
Everything that you want and it's not a need is sent from your daddy. Do you know who your daddy is? Satan. Satan's your daddy. But when you have God, God is your father. Your father gives you what you need. Your daddy gives you what? What you want.
Right.
So you got to understand, when you go on this phone, you're asking it for what you what?
Your daddy.
What you want, not what you need. Do you understand that? Because if you needed it, it would be in front of you right now.
Social media is a cloud of confusion.
I think it's a cloud of clarity.
It's
Really?
definitely
Yeah.
confusion.
How
Hell yeah. Because when you have the eyes of God, like once you unlock the eyes, like your third pineal gland, and it opens up and you see like what truth is, because everybody that whatever you post online is because you don't have it. Let's
Right.
put it like that. If you really had it, if you really enjoy, if it is what it is, you get
think
what I'm
so?
saying? Absolutely. If you are who you say you are, then you are it. The universe
Right.
will reward you. You would be it. You would be that guy walking. You would be that guy talking. You would be that guy doing everything that you need to. But if you're posting online, it's because you want others and yourself to think of yourself
Oh,
in a
100%.
certain way. Because at the end of the day, look, fucking, let's say World War III happens. China, they already said they're gonna hit us with an EMT bomb, drop off all the electricity, all the lights go off. This is done.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
100%.
You turn this off. What's left in front of you? What are you
Nothing.
around? What have you accomplished? What have you built? No one's gonna be like, yo, that guy got 500,000 likes on Instagram. You know what I mean?
You know what's gonna happen if that ever happens? There's a lot of people out there that's gonna commit suicide.
No, hell-
Plain
you know-
and simple.
hell
A lot
no.
of
You know
people
what I think's
jumping
gonna
off a
happen?
bridge and like buildings and stuff like
We're
that.
not
That's
even
gonna
gonna count
happen.
those people. You know who are the people? The people that are gonna buck up and be like, "Come get it." You know what I mean? Like people are gonna awaken. Like if people try to like, it's one thing to send a foreign entity money, like some fucking real estate company, or you're writing checks that you don't see.
Right.
It's another thing to have that mother lover show up at your door and be like, "Hey, give me money." That's when the Americans wake up and be like, "Yo, black and white, fuck that shit." You know what I mean? We gotta go against who's trying to collect this shit.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting.
America, look, the best thing is America's enemies is that they don't want America to have an enemy. You get what I'm saying? They don't want that shit. They don't want America to be like, you're the bad guy. Because they know the moment America says, you're the bad guy, we all unite. You know what I'm saying? America rides out for America when you can point your finger like Scarface and say, that's the effing bad guy.
Well-
we don't have that in America right now.
Well, that's one of the things, right? So-
Nobody wants to be America's
Because they
enemy.
know the ass whooping
Right.
that's coming. If America
Yeah.
says you're the bad guy, guess what?
They're fucked.
Finito, Chief
Yeah.
Keef. Dun, 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 I'm a gorilla in a fucking coop. You already know what's coming, bro. You already know what's coming.
Well, that's one of the things, right? So I think there are so many echo chambers right now, right? When it comes to social media.
But your
What I
phone
mean
is
by
the
that,
ultimate echo
but
chamber.
that's my point,
Yeah.
right? So many people are like, let's say, literally, whatever you search for on Google, you will find it. If you say social media is bad and you look for evidence on Google, you'll get evidence on Google. If you look for social media is good,
Because it gives you what you want.
every argument that you want, you will find both positives and people that are backing it and people that are going against it, no matter the topic. So if anytime I see people pushing an agenda, I'm like, come on. You know, like,
But everybody's pushing an
and that's
agenda,
my
dude.
point.
No?
Everyone is
you're
pushing an
the agenda of bettering yourself. Other
Exactly.
people are pushing the agenda of don't better yourself.
That you don't need to, right?
Yeah,
That you're
drink
perfect.
lean.
You're perfect the
Drink
way you
lean and
are.
scam the elderly,
You don't need to
become rich.
change, right? There's so many echo chambers that you're right.
What's the worst
You're
echo
right.
chamber? The worst echo chamber.
OnlyFans.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? OnlyFans
I think
makes
by the
every
time you're
single
on
man out
OnlyFans-
there, every thirsty man out there is delusional about getting those girls. And the way they're getting those girls is paying them and
Yo, someone's
masturbating on
paying
their
them,
name.
bro.
right?
Someone's paying these hoes.
No shit. I
So,
mean,
people are
delusional
lying. People
ass
are lying.
niggas.
Every guy I meet, yo, you ever pay for OnlyFans? No, I never paid for that. But these hoes are getting paid.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's crazy? Like, those guys that are paying, they think they have a chance at getting one of those DMs
It's
from
honestly
those
very-
girls.
very sad,
That
very sad.
they're going to
It's very
get fucked
sad.
by that girl, right?
They
Like,
do,
so
they do get a
it's
DM.
delusional.
The girl gets pimped out by some management company, and then you have a fucking 40-year-old dude writing back at you, thinking that it's like a freaking 18-year-old hot girl, but really it's like a dude.
Look, if you know, if we're gonna get into the black market, you know, there's a top-notch business that we can actually put together. You guys want to know?
I wanna
You guys,
listen.
are you guys ready for
Salem
this?
is always
Look.
open for any business ideas. The more radical, the better.
Duno, are you ready for this shit? Listen to me. If I was not a businessman the way I am today, I'll definitely find a porn actress,
Okay, porn actress.
find
Porn.
her Instagram,
Find her Instagram.
create a fake Instagram,
Create a fake Instagram of the porn actress.
of course, no shit,
Okay.
and then use her porn videos to be the only.
That's
fan
already
videos.
being done, bro. That's
yeah,
already being
I
done.
know,
It's-
but that's a great business model.
You think so?
Yeah, you
Bro.
can make mad money from some other
Bro,
bitch.
if she has half a brain, right? She's already monopolized that front.
No
she
shit.
already
You
has a
think so?
profile.
You think they? All right. Now I'm definitely gonna get some backlash.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think the way us as men view money, I don't think women view money the same
Bro,
exact way.
viewing money to women is fun coupon.
That's my point.
Like,
so,
I don't- I- that's-
so,
It's food
so,
stamps.
so
Yeah,
when-
it's-
okay.
it's
So,
fun
so
coupon.
when you say they would monopolize it, I don't think they would, bro. Look,
If you
look,
at the
look at
level
it
of
this.
a porn actress,
Look at
you
it this
have
way.
management, you have people
No,
around you, you
Look
have
at it
men
this
that
way.
want to
Look at it this
monopolize
way. How many important rooms
Yeah.
do beautiful women get into, bro?
All of
that
them. All of
we
them.
can't even access.
All of them.
That we can't even
Look,
access, bro.
the world is designed for women. Social media
Absolutely.
is the foundation to sexuality.
Yeah.
Therefore, women control social media. Like I don't care how you see it. You're gonna find a few guys that are like trending and have a lot of popularity. But you know how many girls have popularity?
That-
Bro, the
Bro,
percentages
Within
is
girls,
Bro, she could be
there are
from-
girls that are famous within girl circles that men have no idea, bro.
Yeah.
But like girls will be like, you show a picture of like the most blank girl ever, like no featureless, and girls will be like, oh, that's Anna McKay, or that's blah. That's how they'll be like, who
Bro.
the hell is that?
Yeah, who the
Bro,
fuck are these people?
bro,
right?
a girl could be from some town in the middle of nowhere.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. I
and
don't really know
she'll
what
be
this-
popping on social media.
No
be
cap,
popping,
bro.
She'll be
Poor
popping.
as hell.
Let me put it like this,
I'm
all
talking
three of
about
us.
like no internet in her neighborhood.
Bro.
She'll
Just
be
enough
famous.
to upload.
Yeah.
Just
Just
enough.
Yeah,
enough, bro.
yeah,
And it'll be
literally.
low quality, bro.
Yo.
And there's gonna be some hungry dudes out there that's gonna find that
Chasing that,
account.
yeah,
and
yeah.
it'll-
You know what
it'll
we
be
should get
low
into
quality
right now?
pictures.
We should
bro.
keep it real, bro. We should keep it real. We should say proper PPM. We should have women that have PPM. You know what PPM is?
A pimp.
No.
What?
Proper pussy management.
This man.
PPM. That's
Yeah.
what we're gonna call it from now on, right? What woman in your mind has proper pussy management, high PPM?
None.
No, dude.
Well,
like the
what do you mean,
18-year-old,
bro?
the 18-year-old in the village that doesn't become like the village slut. She's like, you know what? Oh my god, I was actually born with value and I actually look good. And she starts taking pictures and videos of herself. And she's 18 and a virgin and beautiful and no surgeries. And then the billionaire comes, hits her up through the Instagram, and now she's
Bro.
on a yacht and she's out of the village. That's proper
Dude,
PPM, bro.
there's-
She's using the PPM correctly, bro.
There's a girl. I think she was in Europe. She was beautiful, hot, and she knew it. And everybody wanted to have this girl. and she waited until she was like 22 or 23.
And she sold her virginity.
And she sold her
I know what you're
virginity
talking
to
about,
a millionaire.
Yeah.
And she made
High PPM.
like yes,
High
super
PPM.
high PPM.
Yo, she
I
got her
mean,
family out of poverty.
in a second.
All they had to do was
Yeah.
wait.
And that guy
Espera.
most likely
Wait these years.
that
They're
guy
gonna be rich.
most likely didn't make it past 10 minutes. So that was the easiest money making machine for that woman. You know? And that's real. Like it's
At
happening.
what point in our finances are we buying virgins? Let's keep it honest. How much do you have to make a year go until you're buying virgins?
Me?
Yeah. How much do you have to make a year to buy virgins?
I don't need to buy a woman.
What do you mean? Whoa. What do you mean you have to buy a woman? What are you buying then?
Are they property?
Bro.
No, you don't get it buying virgins. Like that guy, obviously, there was a market for the virgin. The guy
I
found
would never
it,
do
paid
that.
for it. You would never pay for a virgin?
Hell no. I will never pay for sex. I don't need to pay for sex.
You're not paying for sex. You're paying to have the opportunity of the relationship
Yo.
with the virgin.
Bro, you know what?
What was
Like,
the topic?
The topic is this. Social media is fucking
High
everything up.
PPM.
Look at this whole
High
shit that we're
PPM,
speaking about
high
right
PPM.
now.
Women with high PPM.
Well, high PPM, there's none on social media. Like,
that's
it's
not
very
true.
rare that
That's
you
not
know,
true. That's not
think-
true.
Very
You know what's
rare that
crazy?
you're gonna find
You
good
know what's
girls on
crazy?
social media,
Not
bro.
good girls.
No, 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 no,
high
no, 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 no.
PPM.
The
Whatever
ones
you
that
wanna
are
call
the
it.
ones that are
The ones that are good are already married.
no. That's true, but there's also
Scary.
this. I heard this. He was like, the ones that are the best ones are the ones that have no social media, or if they do have it,
Yeah.
private account, faceless, nothing. They don't have any pictures.
They're in the world. They're
They're
living
just-
They don't
life.
show
They're
their
living life.
They don't
ass.
show anything.
Bro, the
best
moment I
ones.
see a girl in bikini showing her ass and posting like that, it's a wrap. Cause I know she's a thotty, right? She's trying to get attention.
But look, no. Look at this.
Look,
You see
if
what?
if she wears a bathing suit, right, and she's in the beach,
No,
people
no,
are gonna
no,
see
no.
her ass no matter what.
no shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
But look at it
It's
this way.
50-50.
No.
But they're looking
It's not
for- yeah, it's-
50-50. Look at it this
they're
way,
looking
right?
for publicity.
Social media
Of course,
has
duh.
impacted everything so much that you lead with, let's say this goes back to this other topic we had the other day. You meet someone in person. Let's say you meet a girl, right? You get her number and you also get her Instagram or something, right? Now, she's going to judge you 100% on what she
that's
sees.
it. That's it.
Right?
On the
And then
profile.
what are you going to do? You're also going to judge her 100% on what
But
she
you're
sees.
still gonna wanna have sex with her.
But
That's
here's
the
my
end result.
point, right? So people will say, "Oh, I don't want to be on social media." That's fine.
Yeah.
But guess what? The people that are on social media will have an advantage over you, right? Let's say 100 guys, they all meet. Like she walks through the city, 100 guys approach her that day.
Right.
Yeah.
Who, out of all of them, right? Even if you have the most confidence in person, if she looks at your social status on Instagram and she sees this guy's
Look,
has
man,
more
I'm gonna
sta-
be honest.
Bro,
I'm gonna be
I'm
really
correct
honest.
that right
And
now.
He's
Alright.
right. You're right. And
Partially
I would say
right.
You're partially right.
Yeah, I'm not 100%.
I would
of
say
course.
from that statistic from 1 to 100, I would say honestly you're 70% right, and I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, right, social is very, very important, and I'll explain why. Because when you get with a girl, you're not getting with the girl, you're getting with her friends and family.
Always.
Because she is the funnel for what her friends and family say. So when she presents herself to her friends and family, it's not she can grab you and say like he's this, he's this, he's this, he's this, he's this. No, she has to show like this is what he is. He's a doctor. Look at him on his Instagram. He's doing this. He's doing this. He's doing that. So that's important. But at the end of the day, right? Women want authenticity in whatever form. If it's crazy authenticity, if it's good authenticity, if I'll just be authentic, right? In the way in her mind that she views being good authentic. If you are good authentic in person, as in you are who you are in person, then at the end of the day, you could have $1 million, the biggest social following. She's gonna fuck the pool boy. You get what I'm saying? She's gonna fuck the dude because
But that's my
that's the
point.
guy with the
Look.
personality. That's the guy who actually has what he
But
has.
that's my point.
If
So if
you're-
you have both,
If you're an
Oh, no, if
alpha
you have
man,
both, that guy is just more than
listen to me. If you're an alpha man, you don't give a fuck about social
100%.
presence.
Nothing.
Why?
100%.
Because you know you're gonna speak to that girl,
Unless
and you're
you're
gonna
making
get on
money
her
from it.
brain from the moment you speak
100
to her.
that's
Unless you're making real money from it, no alpha cares
Bro,
about freaking
well, like
social
you know
media.
how much confidence you have to say, yo, I'm more dominant in person than on social media. You know how many kids out there always bragging about,
It's easier to
I
talk
have
shit
this
online.
naked girl.
Always,
bro,
bro,
like,
always.
I don't even know how to text.
Yeah.
I literally
I
just
hate
learned how to
texting,
use
bro.
certain features from social media, right?
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then you see these guys with 10, 20, 30,000 followers at the club,
Yeah.
and they're shy in a corner.
bro,
Bro,
you know what's
like,
crazy?
what the fuck
Yo,
is this?
you know what's
Nerd-
crazy?
nerds,
What
bro.
you just said is
Bro.
so true, bro.
Nerds.
I don't know why, but when it comes to texting or anything like that, I don't even like. Sometimes I don't even want to reply. But if you're in person talking to me,
Yeah.
everything
I forgot
comes to
who
me
said
like
this. He said nothing important is ever said in a text message.
It's in person.
No, they call you. Like if some shit happens, no one's gonna be like, let me fucking text
What
this.
is the argument?
Call.
If it's,
Yo,
no. If it's
yo.
worth, if it's worth talking about, it's worth doing in person.
Even
Why?
more so. But I'm telling you, people are gonna call you when it's some real shit. No one's gonna fucking text you and be like, let me wait until response. No, I need immediate fucking information now.
Guys, but back to the social media delusional
Yeah.
atmosphere that's being created as, we get more engaged and entertained with social media. We have to understand two things, right? Like, I think people are becoming less social in person,
100%.
and that's the reason why we're basically speaking about this, man, woman.
So list some pros and cons.
Basically, right. It's pros and cons to everything, but I think at one point, right, there's gonna be a precedent that's gonna be a social star. So
Absolutely.
it's very important.
He started on TikTok. He's
Right.
fucking.
That guy's gonna be loved by everybody.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna happen down the line.
So like an Antichrist figure where he's loved by everybody, but he damns everybody.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but
So-
essentially that's going to happen because in social media you connect with people.
It's already
you
happening.
sell
You
them.
can say Trump is
You
the first.
listen. You sell people on social media with whatever you want to show them. Right? You don't show the negatives. You only show the positives.
Yeah.
Bro.
So imagine a social media account only having the great things, the highlights of your
That's all
of
of
your
them.
life.
That's all
That's
of them.
basically everybody, and then that makes people believe that everybody's living an amazing life and their
Perfect.
life is miserable.
You're just
right?
the one that sucks.
Yeah, your life sucks, but the
everybody
thing
else
is,
is like,
that person is never gonna
What-
put their struggles on camera.
So that's one of the cons. So let's list a couple cons and then we'll list some pros after that.
I would say the biggest con of
social
social
media.
media, the biggest drawback, right? And at the end, for me, it doesn't even make it worth it
Right.
unless you are making money. Unless you are making money,
Yeah,
like you're
if
required
you're not
to be on
monetizing it.
there's no point to be on it. And I'll explain why. The biggest drawback of social media is your mental health.
and time.
Forget about time, and I'll explain why. You could wake up feeling amazing. Like, wow, I feel great. You could take a cold shower. I feel like a man. You could do an animal in the gym. Bam, bam, bam. You hit your sets. You're walking. You go on that phone. Not even 5 minutes of your time. You go on that phone. There's a dude fucking benching 350. Easy. Doing. There's a dude that says, oh, I started taking cold showers when I was like 12 years old. And I'm like, damn, I just started on the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? You go on. You're like, damn, my bitch's ass is fat. You go on. There's a fatter ass.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes have went on. And just in the doom scrolling that you're doing, you're just taking these bullets. Pew, pew, pew.
Yep.
Unless you are the 1% of the 1%. Where it's just like, you got the fattest ass, you got the girl with the fattest ass, you fucking got all the money, you got all the cars, you got the genetic lottery, you got all that, and then you sit down, right? And you go on your Instagram, and your Instagram is the 1% of the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah.
But you're still gonna get
You're
negative
still
comments.
gonna get it. So it's mental health. That's the biggest drawback
Yeah.
of social media.
You know that in regards to what you're saying, I think social media is actually affecting everybody's life goals.
At what point do we blow it up?
At what point do
It's
we
never
blow
gonna
up?
go away.
You don't think there's a button for it where you just say, man, just stop it?
Hell no.
Bro,
social media is
it's
never gonna go
away.
down,
The
So
bro.
what's
only
the
way-
That's
transforming
already
into?
like a part of society and how we behave as
Do you think
humans.
there'll be like Twitter bars, like a bar that's a Twitter bar that you can only get in if you have a Twitter account?
I have no clue what he's saying right now.
So like a social club, right? Like a social club that you can only get into if you have an account on that social media platform. So like there's only a club in there that you can only get into if you have like a Snapchat. If you have I'm talking about the future
Yeah. Maybe
of social media.
No, there's already.
I think that's
events like-
already in place.
There's already events like that where
Right.
it's only influencers only, or if you
Yeah.
only have a certain level amount of followers. or
Yeah.
something. There's already stuff like that, right?
Yep.
So, or you'll see movie stars. They'll have all white party where it's like if you're not an A-list celebrity or A-list actor.
I
you're
mean
really-
like commonplace for the common folk.
same thing. It's the same.
It's gonna be the same thing. It's just gonna be layers to
Yeah, it's
everything.
just layers, right? So that's some of the cons, right? So what do you
Makes
guys?
your life miserable long term.
100%.
Because you're never going to reach your goals because you think your goals are too small in comparison to
And you
everybody on
squish your
social
own
media.
progress, bro.
But you know what's
squish
the
your
thing
own
is?
progress.
The I think it's a beautiful thing too about reality is reality always shows you the facts,
Absolutely.
right? No matter how much you think you have, somebody else has more.
Yeah.
No matter how
And
much,
someone has less.
exactly. And this all goes back to everything is subjective, right? So what you think is like, of course, there's common beauty, right? Where everyone will say this is beautiful,
Yeah.
but what you find beautiful, somebody else doesn't find beautiful.
And
What
vice
you
versa.
think,
What's something you
exactly.
find beautiful that everybody has told you it's not beautiful?
Nothing.
But
I would say struggle.
But gentlemen, listen. Social media is the back door to human failure.
100%.
Why do I say that? Because it's destroying communities. It's destroying cultures.
But we
general.
are the system. The people are allowing that
Listen,
to happen. The people are influenced to do that.
There's no stopping bad. Like, people don't have self-control over little things. Imagine bigger things like social media.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so that's impossible. Let's not even speak about that. Let's speak about how social media is actually affecting cultures and communities and the way we're raising our kids. Because that's really how we're going to destroy some of the things that we're used and accustomed to today, such as speaking, a child playing outdoors. Now a kid, all they want to do is be on social media,
stay
scrolling
inside.
and doing
They
these
stay
things,
inside.
All
right?
these social networks and these computers.
And then at one point, they're going to become zombies, right? And 2-3 generations from today, everybody's going to be
mindless,
and their only method of communication is going to be social media, right? So this is destroying the nature part of our, of who we are.
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing, right? So this is the beautiful thing about nature as well, right? Nature always bounces back. And what I mean by that is, look,
resets.
Social media is destroying, you could say, communities, right? It's destroying family units. It's destroying a sense of community. It's destroying cultures. But at the same time, it creates hunger. And people are seeking communities.
Striving.
People are seeking communities. They're seeking a group of people that they can relate with. They're seeking people that think like them, people that speak like them, people that look like them, people that sound like
our
them.
followers.
100%.
So we have to change the user's spirit, not necessarily the platform, because it's not the alcohol's fault for getting the guy drunk. It's the guy that chooses to drink the alcohol. You choose to be negative on social media, you're only going to amplify your negativity.
Well, that's the thing.
If you choose to be positive, you're going to amplify the positivity.
The algorithms are so advanced that they show you what you want to see.
Terrifying, dog.
They show you what you want to see. They show you what you want to see.
Sofas start popping up.
Yeah, that's just scary.
They show you what you want to see. So if you're always getting stuff that makes you upset, like some people are, they love it is you because some people love
100%.
sitting in negativity. Some people love sitting in misery, right? So if
who's a professional hater? Whose job is it to hate? Who would you say is that's not a celebrity? That's just a professional hater. Like Skip. Or Stephen A. Smith, if you want to say.
I don't know.
Stephen A. Smith.
who's
like a
Why
pro
do you
hater?
say that about that poor man?
Because at the same time, right? You're people are meant to give analysis, right? Oh, I think of this, but I think some people are just put in designated positions just to be the contrary opinion.
Always. Well, that's the thing. There's sides to everything, right? So I want to say this, right? Everyone is always pushing an agenda on social media, right? Which is why people have a hard time trusting, right? So, and even let's say one of the biggest setbacks, right, lately has been the fact that so many women, right, they'll see and let's say women, they see things on social media that men did or that a man did in a relationship or that this man abused this person, and vice versa. Men will see things about women. They'll see how women are rejecting men or how women are entitled by this, right? So now you have a group of men that fear women and you have a group of women that fear men, right? So now as they age, as they get older, all they're thinking about, let's say a woman, she's walking down the streets,
you know what's my favorite prank?
That, right?
You know what's my favorite prank? When a girl's walking by herself, I start running at her at all fours so she can see that I'm athletic to keep her safe.
You know something that
especially at night.
Something that I like to say about social media. Social media is also destroying the way we see marriage. Right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Everything.
There's a big toll when it comes to those things, and women, they're becoming hoes every single day, more and more.
And you know what's crazy?
It's crazy.
Girls just want to have fun.
No. It's not that they just want to have fun.
No,
they just want to have fun.
They're naturally horny, and now with social media, they're even more horny because they got so many options.
So you think women have higher sex drive than men?
Sitting on them, bro.
But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing.
Women beat men in cheating.
Hang on. Yeah.
Let me say
poll
that.
came out.
Hold up. Hold that thought. On social media, the problem with women is that they're attractive. There are 100 different men trying to fuck different bitches, right?
Thousands.
Hundreds of thousands, but there's 100 niggas on a bitch DM, right? This is how it goes.
Hundreds.
And what happens is that girl can have a boyfriend, but that boyfriend does something bad to that girl for 2 days straight. And that girl is now gonna consider.
There's a dude in her DM, my princess, I can't breathe.
Right,
without, listen,
I can fix your life, right?
So this is perfect.
Blue pill.
This is a perfect segue, right?
Yeah.
So I have two things. The first one is this: what you said about marriage, right?
Right.
In my opinion, nowadays, at least the women, right? Because as men, we look at marriage like we're thinking about how much we got to spend.
Right.
Honestly, it's for the women, right? In my opinion, right? But look at it this way, right? Most women are looking forward to the wedding day. they're not looking forward to the marriage. Right now,
Facts.
this is just
Facts.
my opinion as
Facts.
a kid. Right,
Bars.
this is what I see. Right,
Bars.
they're looking forward to the wedding day because it's their special day.
That's the only day
they're
they're
not
thinking about.
looking forward
That's
to the
it.
marriage.
No
right?
woman
The
says, I
second
can't
thing-
wait to be married to him 10 years.
Uh-huh.
They're like, my wedding's going to be this and my wedding's going to be that.
And this is the
Facts,
second.
bars.
This is the
It's
second
gonna be
thing.
funny what I'm gonna say.
And this is the second
Go
thing,
ahead.
right? The second thing is this, and this was a woman made this thing, right? And I don't know what she called it, but it's an elevator, right? A woman goes to the first floor. She has this man that has this, and this.
And she goes up.
The next door says this. You can, I think it's like you can keep what you have, or you can see what's behind this door. She's gonna take it and go to the next floor. Now this man has this, and this, and she keeps going until she gets to the top.
I'm gonna tell you something
And at
about
the top,
keeping a woman like that
bro,
on lock.
At the top, it says this. This is what you get. You lost every single one you thought.
Because you're at the roof now of the building. There's nothing up there.
Look,
Look. This is for the alpha males out there.
Okay.
Plain and simple. This is how you keep one of. No, you keep these girls on lock.
On lock.
You know how do you lock them? You fuck the shit out of them 2-3 times a day.
But Franco, what if I don't have big Dominican penis?
Well, what happens is just get sex toys and make it
Oh,
happen.
nah, see, you fucked up the game.
Now
Nah.
look at it this way.
Nah,
Licking, do it, make it happen. You know, like that's just the
Listen,
way it is.
to quote
you
Austin
gotta
Powers,
satisfy a woman to the point that they don't need to look.
They're never
elsewhere.
satisfied. Don't you understand? Once you expose
crazy,
something
bro.
to a woman sexually and she gets off of it, there's only a higher
Bro.
level from there.
But look
if
at it this
if you
way.
were with a girl and she says, I like it this way, she's telling you, the last dude, how he used to do it to me was this way. That's why
Listen,
you gotta say, no.
and
You
not
gotta
to-
bust down
and look-
in there.
And not to disrespect
Marine
any
style.
woman.
Take out the fucking trench knife.
Not to disrespect any woman out there, right? But we're speaking about something serious, right? Women they control the world. The president has a wife.
Absolutely.
And that wife influences the president.
Absolutely.
Right? On social media, it's the same thing, right? Women influence men to do things that they might not be thinking of doing, right? Like OnlyFans. Who the fuck thought about paying $20 to see naked girls?
No,
at a-
but
you
look
know,
at
at
it
a
like this.
point in-
Everybody had a local town thought. Everybody had a local town thought.
Yeah.
And everybody in their middle school, high school, the local town thoughts, nudes leaked.
Yeah.
Right? But
Now
some
it's
dudes,
public.
but some dudes that weren't in the fucking circle,
Bro,
that didn't have
it's
friends.
Such a crazy mind.
You know,
warp,
like if
bro,
you weren't
right?
if
Like,
you weren't in the
look at it this way, right?
Yeah.
Let's in middle school and high school,
Yeah.
right?
You know the
Everybody
thoughts.
was doing nudes, right? Like
It is
like
what it is.
Like I know people that had like almost every girl in the school, like
insane,
they had it in their
insane,
phone, right?
bro. But you had to be in
now-
those circles to see it. Like you had to know the
Exactly,
dude
right?
that got it, or you had to know.
But
the
look
group
at it
that
now.
had
Look at it now, right? Look
Like
at,
a Pokemon
look
card.
at this crazy mind switch, right?
Yeah.
They used to be afraid of it getting leaked, but now they're selling it.
Yeah.
The craziest thing is that those same girls,
Christ.
those same girls are the ones that want the most expensive wedding to happen. That
Yeah,
shit
Because they feel
crazy
they feel like I've sacrificed for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've really sacrificed for this. Like
I'm keeping
I
my
need it.
pussy out of the
But
public,
yo,
right?
but yo. So
Serious stuff now. Let's
serious
speak about
stuff,
serious
okay,
stuff.
right? Because what's it called? With all this being said, right? Clearly, we see that social media has both positive and negatives. More negatives than positive, but
Depending
only
on who
for,
you're talking to.
But that's my point,
Yeah.
right? So I'd say that most people need to start monetizing social media if they want the best,
Absolutely.
most results, the best positive results
Look,
from social media.
We're speaking to future CEOs. We're speaking to leaders. We're speaking to very hungry people.
Listen, this is not a circle of wieners. This is a circle of winners.
There you go. And what I'm saying with this and where we're heading with this is that, you know, some people are stranded in the social media cloud, right? And they have to understand that they gotta segregate themselves from the pack, right? And become predators. Why? Because in social media and in everything in life, there's always gonna be a predator, and there's
You're
always
either
gonna
prey
be-
or you're predator.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely, yeah.
So when you're
But
speaking
what
about
happens when the
social media-
predator becomes prey?
well, that's because you're lacking your game, right? Like so, but in social media, there are two groups of people. You're speaking about those that create the content and those that consume the content, right?
That's it.
For those future CEOs, leaders, people that want to build companies and become influencers, you have to change your mindset from let me just scroll for hours to let me create for hours, right?
Yeah.
It's very important to understand that because in
What's
this
the biggest?
episode,
What's the first step in changing your mindset in that?
reading. I mean, reading
You
books.
telling
is-
people to read in 2023?
Oh well, audibles.
Yeah, there you go. Now I was about to say, but fucking put in the
I like
audiobook.
reading myself, but everything starts in the mindset, right?
Yeah.
When you want to accomplish something, it doesn't just fall on your lap. It starts in your brain because you got to program yourself for little steps that will take you there. So when we're speaking about leaders, people that want to do bigger things and they want to use social media to their benefit, here's a thing that I like to say about social media. Social media is going to make very wealthy people more wealthy. And it's also going to make broke people wealthy. We see
I
it
think
every
it can
single
make
day
wealthy
now.
people broke and broke people wealthy.
Yeah, it can do both.
I think it's
but
a complete chaotic
right
playground.
now we're living in the digital era.
We are.
And this is the early stages of the digital era.
Of the new digital era.
Yes, of the new
Blade Runner,
digital
baby.
era. And what happens is whoever takes the first step first wins.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So it's very important to understand that in 10
It's a new
years.
frontier.
But listen, in 10 years, having a social presence, a dominant online social media presence is going to be super important.
It's gonna be big.
This is how you're going to be able to network with the right company, make the right agreements.
What's the cringiest thing you can post?
cringiest thing?
On social media.
My feet.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
If
That's
you guys
good.
see my
That's
feet,
good.
you guys
That's
might
good.
be depressed the next day, right? Like the next day depression.
Yo, feet pics, kind of wild.
You guys have no idea what we have in store for you, which is crazy, right? Like from feet pics to everything. It's
Listen.
all in the works for you guys, and we're just here
100,000
to keep
subscribers.
pushing value.
He'll drop feet pics.
We're just gonna keep pushing value for you guys as much
We'll
as
drop
possible.
ass pics for 100,000 subscribers in
Yo,
the next
speak-
7
speak
days.
for
I don't know
yourself.
about, I don't know about all that.
You guys will see
100,000
a hairy ass
subscribers.
butt, bro.
Listen, 100,000 subscribers. Franco will show you his ass. He just said it now.
Hairy ass. Is
And no Potter.
all. But listen, social media is the ultimate weapon for success.
How do we destroy social media?
There's no way of destroying
Yes, we
social
can,
media.
bro. How do we kill it?
EMPs.
No, because we're just taking it away. We got to kill it. We got to defeat the idea
There is
before it
no
becomes an
killing.
inception.
Because guess what? Now everything is moving to virtual reality.
Yeah.
So there's no stopping.
Our future is digital.
How do we return to God?
God has to reset the world.
No, chill. Because there's another flood, and then we'll lose more land.
Mm.
You understand? Because there was more land than water, and then every single time like we fucked up, God would be like, flood.
You know what? We gotta
Flood.
ignore this guy.
Flood.
Keep talking, Duno. Let's keep talking now. Ignore his ass.
Look, guys, there's so much in the works for you guys from the communities that we're building so that you guys can be a part of, right? Not just the people that subscribe, right? Obviously, when you're a subscriber, you have a lot more benefits than everybody
Right.
else. But we're actually building a platform where you guys get to actually monetize social media. We're going to show you different ways to monetize social media so that you're not just another scroller. You're not just another person wasting
not
their
alone.
day. You're not just wasting your time.
Right.
You're actually monetizing it, and you're actually benefiting from it from your time on social media. You know, like monetize your time. Don't waste it.
Yeah.
You got a friend in me.
The whole thing about what we do, and just to ratify on everything that you're saying, we're building a very strong ecosystem for winners to win big and take people that are winning to win bigger, right? Because when you network with the right people and like-minded people, you make it further, right? In the strength is in the union, in the community.
I have a
100%.
question for you.
Yes, sir.
If 7, 8, 9, what do you think 7 would do to you?
We got to put some crickets behind me. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think 7 would do to you if 7, 8, 9?
7, 8, 9, 1.
Exactly.
Hey guys, look,
Yo.
don't mind this guy. I mean, he has a different personality today, and we got to deal with him.
Same one.
You know, I'll say whatever, one, right? But there's opportunity, and there will always be opportunity. We're shifting from industrial times to the digital era, and the opportunity is for those that understand that, you know, the way people are gonna consume and get paid, and all these things is gonna be digitally, right? There's no way that you're gonna, get 100,000 people to meet you at your house, right? And
There is a way.
how?
You say,
Yo.
listen, fuck fest 20,
Yo.
2024.
Fuckfest 2024. Everybody's
listen.
free. Come in. Tap
Social media, right? Social media is so powerful that if you can get 10 people
Just 10.
to pay you $10,000, you've already made $100,000.
Yeah.
And
Right?
insane.
And some of you are probably like, well, how am I gonna get 10 people to pay
Be a
me?
beautiful girl.
That's great. That's the best. That's the best question you need to be asking, because success comes from the questions that you ask.
Duno, what are some of the steps that you will say, the average Joe out there can potentially take today to say, I'm gonna stop consuming and I'm gonna start creating. And when I start creating, I'm also gonna start monetizing.
Well, of course you can buy your stuff, but look. You want to start by asking the right questions.
Right.
You start asking the right questions, right? The first question is, how do I start? Great. How do you start what? Okay, how do I start making money on social media? Number one, you learn different skills. Okay, what are those skills? Learn how to sell, learn how to create content, learn how to brand yourself, learn how to edit content, right? Maybe you don't want to put your face out there. Maybe you just want to edit content. Maybe you just want to write the content. And maybe you don't even know how to do any of that, right? Guess what? There's tools out there that will do it for you. So every question you have, there's an answer as long as you're searching for that answer. And of course, we're selling stuff that's that you guys can buy.
And
I'll give you some real shit. Look,
Yeah.
this is simple shit, right? That's a great list. But in order to even start that list, the prepubescent of that list is whatever passion you have, whatever it is.
I love it.
Assembling trains, fixing tables. If you're I don't care who you are. You could be the most boringest Joe. I know you have a passion.
Yeah.
I know you have a hobby. Start monetizing your passion, your hobby. If you know how to fix toy trains, grab a freaking camera, start an Instagram account, and fix those trains. Even though you don't fix those trains the best, those toy trains the best, start it. Monetize your hobbies. Because look, the Joker said, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah.
If you're good at something, don't do it for free.
You know what's crazy? I was just gonna go towards that direction. So, whatever you do, whatever you're passionate about, right? In social media, all you have to do is really show people that you're able to make money with those things.
Insane.
And
That's
it's
it.
really like just do it and show it, do it and show it, and repeat it every single day.
And don't give up.
Don't give up, right? But people will start asking. People will start getting.
Oh, you're the train guy.
Yeah, you're whoever it is, right?
Yeah.
That generates interest, and that generates the opportunity of networking, but also connecting with people willing to pay you,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
So
That's very
doing
true.
that.
It's very true.
It's literally the loophole that it sounds complicated to do, but it's so simple because you guys are already doing it one way or the other one. And if you're just working a 9 to 5 and you don't have a way of making money with crazy things that people will be curious about, then buy a course, find something that you might be interested in, learn how to make $1 or $2 a day on those two things, and then $5 to $10 a day, and then $100 a day. And when it reaches a sustainable amount of money that you can say, this is relevant money for the people that follow me, start talking about it. Start teasing about it, because that's going to gauge people into your particular niche or whatever it is that you're doing, and they're going to end up paying you. So this is the way that you got to structure your life moving forward. This is the way you're gonna be able to get 100 clients, 1,000 clients, 100,000 clients, and make $1 from each one of those people without having to really work a 9 to 5. Because that's where we're heading with the digital era.
Yeah.
Right? This is where we're heading with these things. So why not, stage yourself for success in the next 5 to 10 years? Because we're in very early stages of this particular evolution.
But isn't
right?
life fun if you just throw it a lo foque?
Yeah, freestyle your way out,
Yeah,
right?
And look,
that's freestyle
you guys
your way
can-
out.
and look,
I rhyme and I rap and I rap and I rhyme.
Everything you just said, right? You guys can do it whether you're showing your face, whether you're not showing your face. You can do it selling other people's stuff. You
Yeah.
can do it by becoming a partner with
Yep.
another company. I'm sure you guys have seen tons and tons of people just blow up on social media. Next thing you know, they're a millionaire. Why? Because they
Influence.
decided to put themselves out there.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
That's
right.
it. That's really it. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, ask your questions. Reach out to us on Instagram if you have questions. If you have topics you want us to create content on, feel free to drop it, because we're here to provide as much value as possible.
As possible.
Yeah, we're here to win, and we're here to help you win.
And I'm gonna give you the real broke boy method of like what he said. It like if you're a functioning member of society with some type of money coming in, like you're able to hold a job, you got some money coming in. What you said, golden. Like follow exactly what you said. I'm going even lower than that. I'm going to the bottom of the bucket, where like the bottom of the bottom of the bucket, like the brokest of broke boys. This is what you need to do, okay? Right? You need to pray. You need to pray to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You got to get on your knees and you need to start praying. And you have to say, Lord, my life is not producing the fruits of my labor. What does that mean? You're not sweating from your brow. You are eating fruits that you haven't produced yourself. the people around you or something around you is maintaining you without you actually putting in any effort of your own. And that's why nothing you do will produce any fruits that you will enjoy. So first you got to get on your knees, pray, and redeem yourself and say, Lord, I want to lend and not borrow. Everybody that lets me borrow, I want to give them. I want to put people on. I want to impress you by helping out others in your way, in your ways moving forward. And then eventually what's end up going to happening is that in your position, you'll be like, you know what? I can help this person by doing this. I can help this person by doing this. I can help this person by doing this. And when you start that, they're going to look back at you and be like, since you helped me, it's time for me to help you. But this is at the lowest of the lowest of the lowest. Because at the end of the day, right, we're all three good-looking guys. I would say we're average-looking guys, right? You know, we work at McDonald's. Who's coming to save us?
Nobody.
Jesus. You get what I'm saying? God's coming to save us. You're a beautiful girl at McDonald's. How long are you going to be there? A week? 2 weeks? So you got to get a foundation. And either that foundation is going to be you got yourself out, or God got you out. But you got to start where you're going to start the foundation. Is it going to be you, or is it going to be God? And then once you decide, is it going to be God? Is it going to be me? Buy our shit.
Yeah, I guess
That's a
Pastor is here to preach and get you guys started. So spark it all up and make it happen, guys. Ya, ya, o cuelga esa mierda.
I think that was good.